Looking for a job in 2025? It's not just your degree that matters, it's your skills. Today, I'll show you the top 10 skills that recruiters actively search for when hiring, especially in the UAE, KSA, and global job markets. 1. Tech skills are the new basics. Gone are the days when tech was just for the IT department. Today, whether you're in sales, HR, logistics, customer service, or even construction management, digital tools are part of the job. Why it matters. Employers now expect everyone to be comfortable with tools like Microsoft Excel and Google Sheets, data entry, basic formulas, charts, Microsoft Teams, Zoom, or Google Meet, video calls and collaboration, Slack or WhatsApp for business, real-time communication, AI tools like ChatGPT, Notion AI, Grammarly, productivity and content help, project tools like Trello, Asana, ClickUp, task and time management. It's no longer impressive, it's expected. Being able to troubleshoot a Zoom issue, share a Google Doc, or format a spreadsheet is the modern equivalent of knowing how to use a pen and paper. What you can do. Watch quick YouTube tutorials on the apps you struggle with. Add basic digital tools to your CV skills section. Practice using AI and automation tools to speed up your workflow. Tech savviness isn't a bonus anymore, it's your baseline. 2. Communication skills, written and verbal. Say it clearly or risk being misunderstood. In today's fast-paced work environment, how you express yourself, whether in an email, Zoom call, or a WhatsApp message, directly affects team performance and trust. Written communication. Can you write clear emails without sounding cold or robotic? Do your messages get straight to the point without confusion? Is your CV free from grammar mistakes and fluff? Verbal communication. Are you confident when speaking in meetings or interviews? Can you explain your ideas in a way others actually understand? Do you know when to listen versus when to speak? Why it matters. Strong communicators. Avoid costly mistakes. Build better relationships with colleagues. Move projects forward faster. Leave a strong impression on recruiters. Recruiters are watching. Your communication skills are being tested from the first email or DM you send, the way your CV is written, how clearly and confidently you speak in interviews. Great communication isn't just about talking, it's about being understood. 3. Adaptability, the skill that keeps you relevant. The only constant at work today? Change, new tools, updated workflows, shifting priorities, and companies. In 2025, they are evolving faster than ever, and they need people who don't just cope with change, but thrive in it. What adaptability looks like. Learning a new software tool without needing constant guidance. Taking on tasks outside your original job description. Staying calm when plans change, and quickly finding a plan B. Upskilling when your current role is evolving or being automated. Why it matters. Employers aren't just hiring for what you can do now. They're asking, can this person grow with us? Can they handle new tech, team changes, or market shifts? Those who adapt, stay employed longer, get promoted faster, are first in line for leadership opportunities. How to show it. Mention a time you learned a new tool quickly or filled in for someone else. Talk about challenges you've overcome or how you handled unexpected change. Stay updated on trends in your industry, AI, automation, remote work tools. 4. Problem solving. Every company has problems. Can you help solve them? Recruiters don't just want someone who can follow instructions. They want someone who can think critically, stay calm under pressure, and come up with solutions that actually work. That's why they ask in interviews, tell me about a time you solved a problem. They're not looking for superheroes. They want proof that you can identify an issue, analyze it, take action, learn from the result. What real problem solving looks like. You noticed a broken workflow and suggested a fix. A client was unhappy and you turned the situation around. You were given little guidance and you figured things out on your own. You found a quicker or cheaper way to get something done. Why it matters. In today's job market, problems pop up all the time. A system goes down, a teammate quits, a deadline moves up, a client changes their mind. The best employees don't panic, they pivot. Use the STAR method, situation, task, action, result, to structure your answers. Think of 2 to 3 stories from your past experience where you made a difference. Anyone can spot a problem only a few steps up and solve it. Be that person. 5. Collaboration and teamwork. In 2025, teamwork isn't just sitting in a meeting room, it's across time zones, cultures, and screens. Remote, hybrid, in-person. No matter how or where you work, the ability to collaborate is non-negotiable. What recruiters are asking: can you work well with different personalities? Can you give and receive feedback without ego? Do you respect deadlines because other people are counting on you? Can you really collaborate when you're not physically in the same room? It's bigger than just you and your desk. You're working with people in different countries, time zones, and departments. Clear communication, active listening, and shared goals matter more than ever. Tools like Slack, Teams, Trello, and Notion help, but you still have to show up as a great teammate. Great team players. Ask questions instead of making assumptions. Help others when they're stuck. Keep everyone in the loop. Celebrate wins and take shared responsibility for setbacks. In a hybrid world, your success depends on how well you work with others, not just how well you work alone. 6. Time management. You can't control time, but you can control how you use it. In today's fast-moving, often remote work environment, managing your time well isn't just a nice-to-have, it's a must. Why time management matters more than ever. You're expected to juggle multiple projects, meetings, and deadlines. Many roles are hybrid or remote. No manager hovering over your shoulder. Poor time use leads to missed goals, stress, and burnout. Great time managers know how to prioritize tasks based on urgency and importance. Break down big projects into smaller, manageable steps. Use tools like Google Calendar, Notion, Trello, or Pomodoro timers. Say no or not now to things that waste time or distract from key goals. Recruiters notice this. In your interview, how do you manage tight deadlines? On your resume, they look for roles that required independence and self-direction. In your work history, have you consistently delivered on time? How to improve it? Start your day with a task list. Identify your most productive hours and protect them. Avoid multitasking. Focus on one high-value task at a time. Track your time to spot where it's actually going. In a remote-first world, no one manages your time but you. Make it count. 7. Leadership. You don't need manager in your job title to be a leader. In 2025, leadership is less about hierarchy and more about ownership, initiative, and action. What does leadership look like at any level? You take responsibility without being told. You solve problems instead of pointing fingers. You support your team and help others grow. You step up when things get tough. Leadership? Behavior, not position. Recruiters now ask, tell me about a time you took the lead on something. They want to know. Do you wait for permission? Or do you take initiative and make things better? Examples of everyday leadership. You volunteered to organize a messy project. You mentored a new team member even if it wasn't your job. You gave a helpful idea in a meeting that moved things forward. You stayed calm under pressure and guided others. How to show it in interviews in your CV. Use phrases like, led a small team, took initiative to, stepped into. Share results. What changed because you took action? You don't need authority to lead. You need courage, action, and accountability. Be the person who steps up, not the one who waits. 8. Emotional intelligence. Being smart isn't enough. Being emotionally smart is what sets you apart. In today's workplaces, where collaboration, remote teams, and fast-paced change are the norm, emotional intelligence is just as important as technical skills. What is EQ, really? EQ is your ability to understand your own emotions, manage your reactions under stress, recognize how others feel, communicate with empathy and self-awareness. Why recruiters care about EQ. High EQ employees improve team morale. They handle conflict without drama. They accept feedback without defensiveness. They lead with empathy, not ego. What EQ looks like at work. Staying calm and professional when things go wrong. Listening actively instead of interrupting. Adapting your tone when talking to different people. Knowing when someone on your team needs support, even if they don't say it. Recruiters might ask, tell me about a time you dealt with a difficult person. How do you handle constructive criticism? How to boost your EQ. Practice active listening in every conversation. Reflect before reacting, especially under pressure. Ask for feedback and learn from it, not fear it. Stay aware of your tone, body language, and emotional triggers. In 2025, the most successful people aren't just skilled, they're emotionally smart too. EQ builds stronger teams, smoother communication, and real leadership. 9. See through the customer's eyes. Every job exists to serve a customer, directly or indirectly. Whether you're in sales, tech, design, logistics, or support, your work impacts someone on the other end. That's why top companies look for people who always think, how will this help the customer? What it means to be customer-centric. You listen to feedback and use it to improve. You solve problems from the customer's perspective. You care about delivering value, not just finishing tasks. You make things easier, clearer, and better for the end user. Even if you don't talk to customers directly, you might build the product, write the code, or design the process, but in the end, someone uses it. Understanding their needs helps you do your job better. Why recruiters care? Happy customers, your business growth. Customer-focused employees build better products and services. It shows empathy, responsibility, and big-picture thinking. No matter what your role is, the customer is part of it. Thinking like them makes you better at what you do. 10. AI and automation familiarity. In 2025, AI isn't just for developers or tech teams, it's for everyone. You don't need to know how to build AI tools, but you do need to know how to use them. Companies want employees who can automate small, repetitive tasks, write smarter and faster with AI support. Use tools like ChatGPT, Notion AI, and Zapier to boost productivity. Adapt to new technologies as they emerge. AI familiarity shows you're future ready. It tells recruiters, you're not afraid of change, you're efficient and proactive. You know how to leverage modern tools to save time and improve results. Examples of AI in everyday work. Using ChatGPT to draft emails, summaries, or reports. Brainstorming ideas, marketing copy, or project plans with Notion AI. Using Zapier or Make to connect apps and automate workflows. Auto-scheduling, reminders, and follow-ups with tools like Calendly plus AI assistants. What you can do right now. Add AI tools, ChatGPT, Notion AI, Zapier to your CV. Learn to use AI as your assistant, not your replacement. Show how you use AI to solve real problems, not just experiment. In 2025, AI isn't optional. It's your new coworker. The question is, will you use it to your advantage? Which skill do you need to work on this year? Tell me in the comments. Subscribe for more job tips every week.